Hello. This time we have working audio right from the start. Okay, alright. So, hi Daphne. Right, this time, for real, this is the last stream. I'm definitely going to get it finished. Yay, we can code together. We can distract each other. So, progress update. Yeah, just one more stream. This is the last stream. This is going to be the last stream. You can see there's all of the faces move in the right direction now. How cool is that? I got all of the logic working at the end of the last stream. And then between then and now, I have written out the big grid of numbers. And so that works. And we have all of the right shapes, and they're moving in all of the right directions. The only problem is they're not the right color. And I think the solution to that is another big table of numbers. So more super exciting stream content. It's another episode of Lex writes a lot of numbers down. So I came up with a sensible way of doing it though. I now have in here, where is it? Must be slightly further up. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so there's the first set of magic numbers. Those have been there a while. But then this set of magic numbers, there's so many of them, I actually load them from a text file. So, oops. There's all the magic numbers. It's mostly zeros. Which means there's probably a way more efficient way of representing that data. Why it's mostly zeros? That's because there's a lot of like this provides a direction value for every face, for every subface, for every possible other face. But most of the time, twisting a particular face, well, when you twist a face, there's only 12 subfaces that need to move. So there's another 9, 18, what would it be? 45 minus 12, which is 33. So there's always, for every 12 numbers in here, there's 33 zeros. But also some of the numbers in here are zero anyway. Point is, I can figure out a way more efficient way to do this, but for now, it's working. So what we do with things that are working, when there's a deadline, we leave them. We don't touch them. And that is generated from, what did I call it? Twisters. Yeah, it's generated from this, which I can tidy up now. I was taking some notes in there before. So yeah, it's just a program that turns that big multi-dimensional data structure above into the single line of numbers that's in that file. That's all that does. So we're going to have another one of those, I reckon. And it is going to map from each subface. It's going to be very similar to that one. So for each face that can twist, for each subface that moves but isn't on that face, I need to know the indexes of the 4 other subfaces that could influence the color of that face during a twist. Which means, my goodness, there's a lot of numbers involved in that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this back to the idle device, so we're not it's not twisting randomly, and then I can run this. Oh, I'm not in the right place. Controller. Run that. Cool. There we go. Okay. So, I think the first thing I want to do is actually is this going to be the best way of doing this? I think I want to calculate the index number for each one of these. So I'm actually going to open another. We're going to here. Let's call it index map, I guess. So, top one, because it is 0, is already correct. So we just get rid of that 0. This one, I want to add 9 to each of these. So it's going to be 10, no, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. What's next? This one. 18. Yes, yes, we're still doing animations. This is, for now, another episode of Lex types lots of numbers into a text editor. But soon it will become Lex makes the code actually work. I'm currently, I could automate this step, but cool, so that's those ones. I'm currently calculating the actual index number for each one of these faces, subfaces, because I need to do a big map from each subface to the ones that are adjacent to it during a twist. So there's the big map of numbers I'm going to write out. And I need to go 27 there, 28, 29, 30, oops, nope, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. For the benefit of who's just joined us, there's now actual animations. Let me set this type to server. Nope, online command. What do I call it? Twist mode, server. Wah! There we go. So now, if I do, for example, the front face, you can see it works. Well, the colors are wrong. That's the thing I'm fixing now. But yeah, twists work. The shape is correct. The direction of the animation is always correct. So that was the back one. The right one is number 4. It starts here. On 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. And finally, the bottom is number 5. Oh, I don't really care about the bottom face because it's never seen. It's the one that's not rendered, but I'll put these in anyway. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Okay, So that's that map. So the next thing I want to do is I can derive this from here actually. You know, maybe I shouldn't have erased all of the numbers. All of the numbers in brackets in here. They were actually useful, weren't they? That's 0. That's 1. That's 2. That 1, 3? Yeah, that's 3. 4 and 5. Cool. So here's the thing. When I twist face 1, wait a minute. Let me think about this. That one is only ever going to care about those ones. Yeah, doesn't matter which face is moving. That will only move when that face twists. Okay, so I want to map that face to ooh, wait a minute. Do I need to do this? Do I need a map of everything? Yes, I do. Because even though I can derive, so I always know that a 1 maps to a 0 and a 2 on those sides on the same face. But the thing that's tricky is knowing that the other one in between there and there, for example, is that one. Yeah, that's what makes this difficult. So let's just put all of that data into this sheet for now. This big old text file. I suppose we should start with 0 rather than 1. So when we twist face 0, as I shall now demonstrate, like so. But wait, do I care about the face number? Yes, but only for the corners. Only for the corners. Do I want a separate map then for the edges and the corners? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, let's just map the edges for now. So let's start with 0. So 1, how do I want to annotate this? Face 1, maybe like this. Face 1 has 0, 18, 2, and 38. Is that a good way of writing that? Maybe. Yeah, because that one's only going to twist on the back face twist, so it's implied that it's face 3 that's twisting when face 1 needs to know 0, 18, 2, and 38 are the other possible options. If it is face 5, then we have 2, 27, 8, and 11. I'm gonna try and always do them in the same order. 3, well, I suppose 3 should go there if we want to keep them sorted. It's going to be 6, 9, 0, 29, and then 7 maps to 6, 20, 8, 36. Okay, that's all of the edges on face 0. Cool. So now let's do that. These. So now on face 1, which is the front face, we have 10, 12, 14 and 16. Ooh, this is where I actually have to use my brain. Heaven forbid. 9 and 20, and then 11 and 36. Those are what's around 10. 12 is 9, and then 6, and then 15, and this one, 53? Yeah, 53. So I do actually care about that number in this particular case, but only for looking up its color. Yeah, okay. So I do kind of care about the bottom face, and I will need to map. I will need to map all of the things. Will I need to map? No, I won't need to. I won't need to do this mapping for the bottom face. So I need to do 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Okay. Anyway, 14. I have 11, 8, 17, and 51. Having to bend this map in my mind again. 14, 17, 51. Yes, that's correct. Why doesn't this line up? Oh, because some of these numbers are multiple digits. Let's make everything line up. That's a fun way to procrastinate. And it'll make me mildly satisfied. There we go. Okay. 16 maps to 15, 26, 17, and 42. I just realized that I forgot to copy and paste the blank line from before. Never mind. Okay. So, 2. Face 2 is the left face. We have, what's the lowest number? 19. We have 21. We have 23, and we have 25. So 19 maps to 18 and 29, and then 20 and 9. 21 maps to 24 and 47. Yes. And then 18 and 0. 23 maps to 26. 53. 26. 25 maps to 24. What's up here? 35. 26 and 15. And then face 3. Just realized I don't really need to be separating these by face. I only need to do that for the corners, I think. Anyway. 3. So, face 3. we have 10, 12, 14, and 16. Ten has... Wait, no, I've done this one. Ah! Face 3. That's the back face. So we're actually doing 28, 30, 32, 34. That's what I meant. 28, 30, 32, 34. Is that right? 28, 30, 32, 34. Yeah. 28, 30. Oops. Okay, so 28. We have 27 and 38. And then 29 and 18. For 30, we have 27 and 2. And then 33 and 17. For 32, we have 29 and 0. And 35 and 15. And then for 34, which is the most awkward one because it's right at the top, 35, 24. $33, 44. And then finally, we have here 37, 39, 41, and 43. So 37 maps to 36 and 11, and then 38 and 27. 39 maps to 36, then 8, 42 and 51. 41 maps to 38 and then 2, or 44 and then 45. Finally, 43 maps to 42 and 17, and 44 and 33. Aha. There is some symmetry there. Because for example, 44 and 33 are always the two in between 34 and 43. Can I use that information somehow to optimize this? Maybe. Maybe I can. For now, I won't. We'll simply ignore that problem for now. Okay. So, actually, I don't care about which faces these are on, because that's implied by the fact that we're animating a particular face. So I'm going to put all these, oops, actually in the same map. And I'm going to do a very similar thing to what I did before. Have a Python program that turns that into something more digestible. So let's copy that. Should I make this part of twist those. Maybe I should. Actually, I think I should actually have this one write directly to the file, shouldn't I? Then we can make it all neat. Have all the data tables generated in one file. So, is it underscore map.txt? Is that what I called it? Yes. So I can do that. And then let's call this colors. Well, this is specifically the edge colors. Oh no! Ah! Wrong thing. Is it in this clipboard? Yes, there we go. That's where I wanted it. Okay. So let's do like that. Get rid of that comma. All right. There's all the edge colors. No, I don't have to put that in there anymore. Oh, I never closed that bracket. You're so right. Let me fix that. Unsupported operation, not writable. Oh, yes. Need to open this file in write mode. Cool, okay. So, how am I going to index into this array inside the shader? How many entries are in here? 3, 4, 5, 4 by 5, 20. 20, of course, there's 20. Why is that 20? There's 20 edges to animate. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 4, right, because there's 4 edge facelets per face. And I've got 5 faces that might need animating. Oh! No, that's not true. This is only true for edge. Ha. This is only true for if it's not a slice move. This map is only going to work for non-slice movements. So maybe I do actually care which face is being animated. I think I do. At which point, I think it does become no less efficient to just put all of the facelets in this map. Okay, so this is going to be the number of the face that's turning. No, but I've written in the wrong format for that. Oh no. Made things hard for myself again. So I do need to rewrite this in a more useful format. So actually, yeah, hang on a minute. Let's go and have a look at this again. You know what? Let's make this a little bit shorter, so I can see the whole thing at once. That's better. Okay. Here we go. Much shorter. Oh, I would shorten that one, but it's awkward to do. Okay, fine. So. Let's fix this. So these are all still correct, but they're not grouped in a helpful way. The way that I really want to group them is by, so I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because there's 8, there's 8 possible twists, even though there's only 6 faces. And even though there's only 5 you can see. So these are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I do care about which ones twist which ones. So, for example, this twists. Well, yeah, that's the easiest one. So 0, of the ones that I've already mapped, 0 will twist 10, 19, 28, and 37. So I'm going to take 10. 19. Oh, is it those 3 there? 10, 19, 28, 37. 10, 19, 28, 37. Yeah, it's these ones. Okay. Oops. Oh no. There we go. So those are the ones that I care about for that one. Now, I probably do also want to get these in the right order as well. So if I spin face 0, let's make the first ones be clockwise. So 10, if I'm turning clockwise, no, maybe we make it counterclockwise. 9 and 20, and then 11 and 36, 19, it's going to be 18 and 29, and then 20 and 9. So that's all still correct. 28, 27, 38, 29, 18. Yep. Should be 36, 11, 28, 27. Yeah. Cool. Okay. That is correct. Right, so I need to do all the rest like that. So, front 1. Let's put this back to where it's supposed to be, and then twist the front. Cool. It's everything in a line. That's also an easy one to think about. So it's going to be 7, 23, 39, 52. 7, 29. There's 29. No, 39. 23. Where's 23? That's 23. 39. And then 52. Where is 52? No, 52. I don't care about 52 because that is on the bottom. That is a case that I genuinely don't care about. I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's why. So that stays empty. That's fine. All right. Next one is the left, which is, yes, that vertical stripe, and then one on face 5, which I don't care about. So it's just going to be that vertical stripe there. It's going to be 3, 12, and 32. can grab 3 and 12 at the same time. And 32 is there. Come on, here we go. Grab that. And that is that one. Done. Okay. 3. Oh, I didn't check the order of these is correct, did I? Okay. So counterclockwise first. So that's going to be. Oh, so I want 8 and 36 to be first on that one actually. Oh, it's going to be so easy for there to be a mistake in this. Is that right? Counterclockwise first. Yes, I just got decided. Let's write that down. Counterclockwise first. So when phase 2, no, I was doing phase 1. When phase 1 turns counterclockwise, 7 wants 8 and 36 before. Wait. Oh yeah, 6 and 20. Yeah, okay. 23 should go 20 then 6 first. Yeah, okay, so I've got these the wrong way around, but that's fine. Uh, 39 wants to do, yeah, those two first. Okay. So phase 2, twisting counterclockwise. 3 will go 6, 9, 0, 29. Yes, so that one's correct. 12 will go 15, 53, 9, 6. So that one wants to go the other way around. Like that. 32 will go 29, 0, 35, 15. So that one's already correct. Whew. Okay. Face 3, which is the back face. That is going to be the top 3. 1, 21, 41. So let's grab 1, 21, and 41. Okay. 4. Oh, wait, no. I've skipped a step again. If we are going counterclockwise, 1 is going to want to do 0, 18, then 2, 38. So that one's correct. 21 will want to do 24, 47, 18, 0. So that one's correct. 41 will want to do 38, 2, 44, 45. So that one is correct as well. Yay! They're all correct this time. So now let's do face 4, which is the right face. That's the vertical line on that side. So it's going to be 5, 14, and 30. 5, 14, and 30. Oops. 5, 14, and there it is, 30. Cool. Now these in the right order. If we turn counterclockwise, 5 wants 2 and 27 first. Yep. 14 wants 11 and 8 first. Yep. 30 wants... No, those two are in the wrong place. So let's swap those around. Okay. 3 more to do. I think 6, 7, and 8 are the complicated ones, so I will leave those ones till later on. I will put in placeholders for now. But let's do 5. 5 should be an easy one. Back to there. It is the down face, the bottom. I really should change those labels. Because top and bottom should actually be called up and down. Because those are the words that get abbreviated for the twist things. Anyway. Okay, this is the fun one. This is all of the things around those faces. So it is 16, 25, 34, and 43. 16. Let me grab 16 and 25 at the same time. 16, 25, and then I want 34 and 43. 34 and 43, which are there. Wait, were those? Oh, I could have just grabbed all of them at once, couldn't I? There we go. And this one, once again, does actually have all 4 because it does not involve the bottom face. Okay. So, when we twist 5 counterclockwise, 43 wants to go to 44, and then 33, and then 42 and 17. So let me do that. Oops. What? What did I do there? 42. Wants to go to 44 first. Yeah. So, get rid of that. Comma there. There we go. Right. Is that right? Turn that counterclockwise. 43. Yeah. No. 43. 44 first. 42, 17 last. Yes. Okay. 34. We'll want 35, then 18 first. Oh. No, not 18. 24. I knew that. 35, then 24. Then 33, then 44. Yes, that one's correct already. 25. Oh, this one's mind-bending. That one, 43 to 44. 34 to 35. Therefore, 25 to 26, then 15. Yeah, so that one's the wrong way around. Now it's fixed. 16 to 17, then 42. No, wait, am I getting that right? Yeah. 17, then 42 first. Like that. Okay, there we go. I think we have reached the end of this episode of Lex writes out a big list of numbers, and we're now moving on to Lex actually writes some proper code. So I want to copy all of that into here. Now this is still only going to work for the edges. This is fine for now. And that will continue to be the case until the next installment of Lex Writes a Big Table of Numbers. Okay. I might just so I can see this formatted nicely. Cool. Okay. That is quite a big table. Oh, hang on. Those are strings? That can't be right. You know, doesn't matter. Let's work some Python. Fine. So, next question is how to actually represent that in a single big array. And I think it's once again going to be take the index number of the face and add it onto 54 times the twist face number. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a thing called color map, and it's going to be. Oh, but what makes this tricky is I don't just need to store one number there. I need to store 4 numbers there. It's always exactly 4, which is nice. 4 numbers in the range 0 to 53. So, what is that? 6 bits. I need 4 of them. 4 times 6 is 24. So 24 bits. I can fit them all in one number. I mean, I can fit 4 of them in one 32-bit integer. So I'll probably do that. Yeah, I'll probably do that. What do I need to think about before I do that? Probably nothing. Let's just do it. So, this is going to be same size as the thing above. It's going to be that big. And it's going to be similar thing actually for twist face, comma, face index in, well, no, for twist face, comma, f maps in edge colors dot items for f subface index. So that should be called SF map really. Subface index. We'll call them nearby. In SF maps dot items. So the index is going to equal the twist face times 54 plus the subface index. I'll just make sure that's in the right order. So that's the number. Yeah, that's the number I'm going to use to look up in the color map. So I want to find in that place in the color map the set of 4 nearby colors. which I think I should pack into what's the best way of doing it? We've got, I can pack them, yeah, pack them into bytes. So I can do nearby, let's call it n. N equals nearby 0 shifted by 24, or that with nearby 1 shifted by 16, or with nearby 2 shifted by 8, or with nearby 3. 3. Put that in there. Cool. And that's our color map. Really? Is that all it's in it? It's a lot of zeros again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, there's 20 of them. So that's actually correct. Once again, a very, very sparse array. But this is fine, I think. It's going to get a bit less sparse because I'm going to add a bunch more. There's 3 more faces to do, the fake faces, the ones in the middle. Those have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They move 8 faces, and each one of them obviously has its own entry. So there's going to be 8 more entries times 3 for those. Then there's going to be a whole bunch more entries for all the corners as well. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of writing down numbers in my future. Hope you all like seeing someone write down numbers. You've all tuned in for several streams now, so presumably you do. Okay. Don't need to do that anymore. So let's have another one of these. But this time we're going to write to, let's call it colormap.txt. I should write color map. Okay. At this point I should probably have a build.rs that runs the twistors program, but I'll procrastinate that for now. So let's have this let's call it color twist map. Let's call color map. Yeah, okay. Color twist map. And color twist map. And then in the shader, need a thing called color twist map. Look at this. I'm actually editing shader code in my shader programming stream. Whoa! Isn't that amazing? So, yeah, so in fact the same dir index I can use to look up things in color twist map. Let's call this one other calls. Okay, so now we know the other colors, at least for the edges, and only for some of the twists. But let's get those working first, and then we can think about everything else. So I need to know. So let's call that other calls 4. Let's make other calls 2 equals other calls 4 and OXFFFF. But if we're twisting in the other direction, it's going to be not just the other angle, but also other calls 2 is actually going to be equal to other calls 4 shifted by 16. Yeah, that'll do. Wrong operand. Oh no. We need to put a U in there? Yeah, okay. Cool. So then other call A was other calls 2 and that one. Actually, what order did I put them into? Here. So the nearest one is actually the higher value. Yeah, okay. B is going to be that. And with that, and then shift down by 8. Okay. So now I know the face index of the other color. So I then need to map that to, wait, do I need to put that through the face mapping first, or do I just look up the color directly with that? I can't remember. Let's just try it and see what happens. So here, this is where I want to look up using what's it called? U underscore prev underscore colors. That's the one that I want, I think. So here it's going to be U prev colors. And one of them is going to be other call A, and the other is going to be other call B. Okay, let's see what goes wrong when I try to run this. Ooh. It compiled first try. Incredible. Okay. Let's do a twist. Are you ready to see if I've done my logic correct? Let's do that first. So, what we will expect to see if the logic is correct for now is the colors that pass through the edges around the ring that is being twisted should be correct. They might be backwards. Let's find out. Let's twist the up face. Oh. Did that work? I don't know. I don't think it did. Not quite. Okay, we're twisting clockwise. So for example, for this red face that's coming up, we should see red and then blue go through it. But no, we see blue and then red and then back to blue. Okay, so it is backwards, but it did work. That's pretty fun. So that I think wants to be B and that wants to be A. And then let's try again. twist the up face. Okay, so the red should go red, then blue, then blue. Nice. Okay. So it's now just the corners that are wrong. Oh, that's exciting. That's really exciting. Ah, okay. Shall I do the corners next? I probably should, shouldn't I? Yeah, okay. We're going back to writing more numbers on things. So, yeah, so those ones are all of the edges only. Should I finish doing the edges actually? Because there is... well, no, they're different. I'll just do all of the... Yeah, let me do all the corners first. And then we can do everything else. So, let's go and have a look at index map again. So, I don't really need those anymore. Yeah, so let's do more of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Counterclockwise first. Let me move that note up to there so that I know. Okay, so 0. What corners twist when I do 0? A lot of them. Oh my goodness. 9, 11, 18, 20, 29, 27, 36, and 38. Oh, for each face there's 8 of these to do. Okay, here we go. Strap in. This is the next episode of Lex Writes Down a Big Table of Numbers. I told you it was coming. So, 18. Let's just write these in order first. 18, 20. No, we've got 9 is before that actually. 9, 11, 18, 20, 27, 29, 36, and 38. And the first 2 numbers are rotating counterclockwise, so it's always going to be, so we move clockwise first. So clockwise from 9, we have, let me just add, ooh, that's not quite what I wanted to do. Copy that and paste it there, yeah. Add those to the end of all those. Okay. So 9. Yeah, we're going to go 20, 19. I might just do all of the clockwise ones first. 11 is going to be 10, 9. 18 is going to be 29, 28. 20 is going to be 19, 18. 27 will be 38, 37. 29 will be 28, 27. 36 will be 11, 10. 38 will be 37, 36. Okay. And then going backwards, let's add in a bunch of commas. Okay, so when we go back the other way from 9, that will be 10, 11. From 11 will be 36, 37. From 18 will be 1920. Yes, 1920. From 20 will be 9, then 10. From 27 will be 28, then 29. From 29 will be 18, then 19. From 36 will be 37 and 38. From 38 will be 27 and then 28. Okay, let's see if that works. So I want to add that to 0. Like that. I think I'll keep these on a separate line for now. Put a comma in there. Indent that so it matches. Okay. Come on. Twisters. There we go. Right. So now, ooh, big drum roll for this one. This might be the first fully working, fully animated twist on this cube. You all better be watching the screen. It's about to happen. Are you ready? This is where everything falls apart, and actually I've got some of the maths wrong. But let's see how this goes. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. It's perfect. It works. Oh, it's really weird to look at on the grid as well, because of the way that a lot of the faces happen to line up correctly on the grid view at the top. Oh, it's a kind of weird, kind of trippy effect where everything starts out nicely lined up and then becomes misaligned and then realigns itself. That's fun. That's really fun. But it works! It works perfectly! Ah! So happy. Okay. I now need to go and write out all of the rest of the numbers for all the rest of the faces. Oh my god. Okay. But it's fine. We can do it. It is time for the next episode of Lex Types a Big Table of Numbers. Here we go. Okay. So, when we twist the front face, face 1, we have a whole bunch of corners to worry about. Tell you what, let me just copy all of these. Oh, actually, we don't care about the bottom though. So it's going to be a slightly shorter list this time. That's delightful. So let's get rid of that, and that, and that, that, and that. These are the numbers that we want. They go in this order: 6, 8, 20, 26, 36, 42. Okay. And then for each one of these we have that. Yes, okay. So, again, starting with counterclockwise, which means for the front face, we pick the two numbers to the right, first of all. So that's for 6, that's 7 and 8. For 8, that is 36 and 39. For 20, that's 6 and 7. Oops. For 26, that is 23 and 20. For 36, that is 39 and 42. For 42, that is 51 and 52. Okay, then we go backwards. We get 20 and 23. We get 7 and 6. We get 23 and 26. We get 53 and 52. Then we get 8 and 7. $39, 36. Okay, that's 1. Let's do 2. So that is left face. So this one is still going to look wrong in the animation view at the moment. Yeah. Not entirely wrong, but mostly wrong. So the ones we care about in here are, yeah, that vertical strip there. So that's going to be 0, 0, 6, 9, 15, 29, and 35. I also want to put in the square brackets, the commas. Okay, so now, so if this one goes counterclockwise, numbers move up. So from 0, we want to go down to 3 and 6 first of all. From there, we want to do, from 6, we want to go 9, 12. From 9, we want to go 12, 15. From 15, we want to go, ooh, this requires thinking. 53, then 50? Yeah. From 29, that's 0 and 3. From 35, we get 32 and 29. Okay, and then backwards. From 0 is 29 and 32. From 6 is 3, then 0. From 9 is 6 and then 3. From 15 is 12 and then 9. From 29 is 32, then 35. And from 35 is 47, then 50. Does that make sense? Yes, that does make sense. Yes. Cool. Okay. So we've done 1 and 2. Tell you what, we might as well test those, right? In here, 1 and 2. So let's put all that on one line, put all that on one line. Add a new line here. Add a new line here. Okay, 2 goes in there. 1 goes in there. Put those in the same lines. Alright, that's those two done. So now, if I do that, we should find that faces 1 and 2 which are the front and the left, should also animate properly. Oh yes, that looks good. That looks good. Excellent. Okay, what's the other one I need to test? Is the left. Oh no! Oh no! No! One of them doesn't work. Oh no! Which one is that? So if I turn the left face, then back. So on the back face, number 5, the edge, that edge on the back face, which is 32. So something's incorrect in the mapping for edge 32. Turning counterclockwise, so it should be 29, 0, 35, 47, I think. 29, 0, 35, 47. So I've probably got that wrong. And that's in... that is for 32. Yeah, so 32 should look like that inside number 2. What have I done with it? 29, 0, 35, 15. Yeah, there we go. That's the number that's wrong. That one, okay. Do that. Rerun this. Connect again and twist the left face. Okay. And we should, let's wait until it comes around. This should now be correct. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay, so the top face, the front face, and the left face all twist correctly. And the animations are beautiful and smooth and correct. Let's carry on and get the other faces done. Okay, so what have we done? We've done 0, 1, and 2. Get rid of that now. We fixed that one. Let's do number 3 and number 4. So for 3, right, that is the back face. So twist the back. And yes, as predicted, it's currently completely wrong. That's fine. But it is all those numbers along there. But we only care about those ones. So let's copy that line. We don't care about that one because we've already done it. We don't care about that one because we've already done it. We don't care about that one because we've already done it. Get rid of those bars. Okay, so what did these go in? They go 0, 2, 18, 24, 38, 44. Is that right? 0, 2, 18, 24, 38, 44. Yep. Okay. And then let's do that. Alright, so when we do that counterclockwise, numbers slide in from the left. So we want to go leftwards first. So left from 0 is 18 and then 21. Right from 0 is 1 and 2. Left from 2 is 1 then 0. Right from 2 is 38, 41. Left from 18 is 21, 24. And right is 0 and 1. Left from 24 is 47, 46. Then the other way is 21, 18. 38, 2 then 1. 41, 44. then 44 is 41, 38, 45, 46. Okay, let me procrastinate by fixing the formatting as well. Okay, so that's number 3. And let's do number 4. What's number 4? So spin that one back. That's the right face. So that's that column, which contains corners such as 2, 8, 11, 17, 27, and 33. And if we turn the right face counterclockwise, numbers from above appear first, so 22, we go up to 27, then 30, down to 5, then 8. From 8, we go up to 5 and 2, then down to 11 and 14. From 11, we can go up to 8, then 5, down to 14, 17. 17, we can go up to 14, 11, and then down to 51, and then 48. Is that right? Yeah, down from 17 is 51, then 48, yeah. 27. Up is 30, 33. That was up first, wasn't it? Yeah. Down is 2, then 5. From 33, going up, we get 45, then 48. And down we get 30, and then 27. All right. And there we go. Let's add that to the map. I suppose I shouldn't really be calling it edge colors anymore, because it's more than just the edge colors. We've also added in the corners into this map. That was 4. So put that in there. Three goes in there. Okay, so we still have 6, 7, and 8 to do, but yeah, instead of calling this edge colors, I'm going to call this subface colors. Okay, run that again. What does it look like now? Column.txt. It's looking a little bit more full. There's still a lot of zeros, as expected. The reason there's so many zeros near the end is because I haven't done the 3 slice moves yet. That's fine. Let's see how well this works. Connect to that, go to the solved state. Okay, so things that are newly working. The back face should work correctly. That looks pretty good. All right, yes. Nice. Okay, and the right face. Perfect. Something that's not going to work is the down face. Yeah. So that's the last one to fix. Let's do that one next. So 5. How do we do 5? So when we twist 5, there's a bunch of things that twist. First one I think is 15, and 17, 24, 26, 33, 35, 42, and 44. This is the most you can have. 8 of them to do. Alright. And if it is counterclockwise... oh, this is the most annoying one to think about. Counterclockwise means... means that's going to move that way. So from 42, for example, we would want 43 and 44 first. Because if that's moving... if that's moving counterclockwise, from above, it looks like clockwise. Even though it's counterclockwise. That's fine. So we want to initially go clockwise. No, counterclockwise with the numbers. So from 15, we're going to go 16, then 17, I think. And then 26, 25. I think that's right. Counterclockwise first. Is that right? We'll find out. As long as I do it consistently, it's easy to fix. 42, 43. 16, 15, 25, 25? Wait a minute, how did that one get in there? I meant 24. 24, I've already done 25. 25, 26, 35, 34. And then 26, I want to go 15, 16, 25, 24. From 33, I want to go to 34, then 33, then 44. No, 44. Yes, 44, sorry. 43. From 35, I want to go 24, 25, 34, 33. That's supposed to be a 35 there. How did I get that wrong? Glad I caught that now. That would be annoying to fix later on. 42 to 43, then 44, and then 17, 16, 44. I want to go to 33, then 34, then 43, then 42, and that should be base 5 done. Oops. It should look like that. Okay. Oh no! What have I done? Forgotten to put a comma in there. There we go. Okay. So now Let's twist the down face. Yay! It's working! I just realized I haven't tested any of these in reverse. I should probably do that. That looks good. Yep. Okay. What does this look like with the calibration arrows on? It looks kind of weird, actually. Because the arrows always point to the center, even during the spin. Huh. Wow, that's kind of fun. Okay. Well, cool. So, that's all of the edges and all of the corners done for the normal twists, but now the slice moves, I'm going to have to fix those. And then it'll be done. Oh my goodness. I really am going to finish it in this stream. That's wild. Okay. Let's go back to this index map. Right, so these ones. These are the weird ones. 6, 7, and 8. Which one is which? Let's consult the cube model. Right, so 6 is between the front and the back. So that is, yeah, that's that one, which is, it's not E, is it M? Is that an M move? No. That is an S move. Yeah. Front and back. And it moves as if the front. So that's clockwise. Okay. So face 6, I want to deal with everything in the middle row. Well, except for the bottom face, because as discussed, we do not care about the bottom face. But this time I do need all of them. So there's going to be 9 entries. That's a lot. Okay. And the order is 3, 4, 5, 19, 22, 25, 37, 40, 43. Oh my goodness. There's a lot. There's a lot here to think about. Oh my god. Okay. So we want to consider a counterclockwise twist first. So for a counterclockwise twist, we want numbers going to the right initially. So read to the right first. So that's going to be 4, 5, 19, 22. From 4, it's going to be 5, 37, 3, 19. From 5, it will be 37, 40, 4, 3. From 19, it will be 3, 4, 22, 25. From 22, it will be 19, 3, 25, 50. From 25, it will be 22, 19, 50, 49. From 37, it will be 40, 43, 54. From 40, it will be 43, 48, 37, 5. And from 43, it will be 48, 49, 40, 37. Okay, that is number 6 done. Tell you what, I will test that out now. Oop. Run twisters. Oops. Saying quit that. Run that. And now reconnect. And that should work. Ooh, no, not quite. Almost. So one of the things on the blue face is wrong. Okay, it seems to be the only one that's wrong. So when I twist that way, a white thing appears when it shouldn't. Yeah. I'm having a hard time figuring out which cell is actually incorrect. Is it 4-4? No, it's 4-7. It's 4-7, which is 43. So what did I get wrong on 43? It should be 48, 49. Ah! Yeah. 48, 49. Sleep time. Alright, thanks for joining. Have a good sleep. 43. Oh, it should be 40 and then 37. That should be a 0 there. Okay. Just go and manually edit that in here. That should be a 40. There we go. Run that. And now this should work. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Does it work in reverse? Yes, it does. Nice. Okay. Whoa. We're getting close. We're getting close. Now we've just got these two to do. Okay. Which one is number 7? It is the left-right slice. So that one is called M. I think that's the M slice. Yeah. Okay. So vertical strip down the middle. That means we need to do 1, 4, 7, 10, 13, 16, 28, 31, and 34. And when we twist forwards by 1 space, it's as if we've turned the left for the purposes of determining if it's clockwise. So if we were to turn it counterclockwise, we would see numbers going down. So we're going to read down first, then up. Down, then up. So 1, we get 4, 7, 28, 31. From 4, we get 7, 10, 1, 28. From 7, we get 10, 13, 4, 1. From 10, we get 13, 16, 7, 4. From 13, we get 16, 52. Is that right? Yes. 16, 52, 10, 7. From 16, we get 52, 49, 13, 10. From 28, we get 1, 4, 31, 34. From 31, we get 28, 1, 34, 46. And then from 34, we get 31, 28, 46, 49. All right. That's that one done. Now it's just 8, which is an E move. Let me move. Oops. No. I want to do that. Yes. And then let's see what an E move does. Ah, yes, this one. It's horrible. Oh, this is the most annoying one to think about. Okay, so this is... did we go clockwise there? Yeah. So clockwise means from the point of view of the bottom face? Yes, it does. So from the point of view of the bottom, twist that clockwise. No, we want to first consider counterclockwise. So we're going to go for colors moving counterclockwise around those, yeah, that ring. Counterclockwise around that ring. Where's the smallest number in that ring? It's probably 12, isn't it? So we've got 12, 13, 14, 21, 22, 23, 30, 31, 32, 39, 40, 41. I think that's all the ones I need to do, which is quite a lot. And it's getting too long again for me to see everything. So we're going clockwise, counterclockwise first, then clockwise. Ooh, this one's the most complicated. 13, 14, 23, 22, 14, 39, 12, 23, 39, 40, 13, 12. From 21 we go 22, 23, 32, 31. From 22 we go 23, 12, 21, 32. From 23 we go 12, 13, 22, 21. 30 goes 31, 32, 41, 40. 31 goes 32, 21, 30, 41. Wow, now I actually can't see. Let me move these down here. I'm going to put some of these on the same line as well. They're already done. Okay, so 32, Remind me which way I go. Counterclockwise first. So 32, 21, 22, 31, 30. 39. Counterclockwise first. So 40, 41, 14, 13. And from 40, we go 41, 30. 39, 14. And then from 41. Wait, did I get 40 correct? Yes. 41 we go 30, 31, 40, 39. Okay. Cool. So, 8 and 7. Done. This might be it. This might be everything complete. Yeah, let's just make that more compact. And that one. And swap them around. And those now go in there. Like that. Wow, there's a lot of numbers in that table now. That table's finally looking a little more complete. Well, it is complete now. So let's rerun that, reconnect. Okay, so does E work correctly? Looks good so far. Nice. Nice. What about backwards? Looks pretty good. All right. Was M the other one we did recently? Let's just test all of these slice moves. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's try doing that in reverse. I think it's all working. Which ones have I done recently? E and M. So let's try S. Yeah, cool. So S. Nice. That all looks good. Run it forwards. Nice. All right. It's perfect. I think. I'm going to change it from the idle device to the test device. And I think this is going to look really good. Let's also increase the speed a little bit. Where do we set the animation speed? There, that's where we set the animation speed. Let's speed that up a lot. There we go. Okay, I should probably also speed up the rate at which it picks new directions to go in. Where is the test device defined? Here. Next twist. Let's have them be, instead of 5 seconds apart, let's make them be 1 second apart from each other. Nice. Oh, and remove the non-random ones at the start. So have fully randomized cube shuffling. There we go. Wow. Well, that was a lot of effort. And a couple new people just joined the stream. Hello, you've joined me just as I've finished getting everything working. Welcome. The cube. It spins. All the animations, they work correctly. Isn't it glorious? I've actually finished it this time. Hello, Ruby. Thank you for joining. Yes, thank you. I've been working on this for, I think I've done 4 or 5 streams now. And each one I've gotten a little bit closer to having this cube correctly animated. Here it is. Now I get to do the fun bits. I can do weird things with the faces. They don't have to be a solid color at this point. I could add fancy stuff and it'll actually look nice. However, I do need to prioritize doing a lot of the rest of the work to make this giant cube exist. So that means building the computer that's actually going to drive the LED panels. I've started doing that, but there's still some stuff to do. It also doesn't boot up at the moment. I don't know what's wrong with it, but that needs figuring out. What else? I need to make all the paddle switches again because they're kind of broken. By which I mean they're all very broken. So I need to remake all of those. So those are my high priority tasks. And then I can get back to making the shaders look really cool. I kind of want to add some particle effects to it. Maybe like every time you twist the cube, it disturbs the particles a bit. And then there'll be these nice particles just flowing all over the cube. I think that'd be really fun. Yeah. All sorts of things that I could do with this now that it's working. But that's it. 2 hours. It took me 2 hours to do that. There was a lot of writing of numbers into a big big table. I think most of the stream was me reading out these numbers and writing them down. Thoroughly entertaining content. Only the best content for viewers of my channel, of course. But there we go. I'm going to have to end the stream there because it is very late and I also need to get to bed. So thank you to everyone who joined. Hopefully I'll make a video about this soon. That is the intention anyway. So watch out for that. Anyway. Good night, everyone. Let me press the end button. Here it is.